Good morning, people. We just getting started. Give me a chance to put everything together, and we will be starting up. I'm just putting everything together at this moment. Yep. Yeah. Put this stuff together and. Okay, let's start. Good morning, everybody. Let's open up in prayer. Let the words in my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, O Lord, my strength and my redeemer. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Randall Gillis. I am an entertainer. I have been entertaining people now for several years. I have been entertaining people. I have been on the Apollo Theater. I have been on the Blue Note. I have been on a lot of circuits dealing with basically me being a comedian. I've been on my open mic. I have done a lot. But it doesn't stop the fact that you have people who basically will always show jealousy. They will always show, as we say, the green eye monster. They will always show their form of jealousy. They will always have issues with you. They don't even know you, but they want to have a issue with you. They don't know you, but they want to have a issue with you. And what I want to do is just basically talk to you guys. I'm going to be on 3 platforms just to let you know. I am going to be on Facebook. I'm going to be on Instagram. I'm going to be on Beagle. Because I want to share a message with you guys. You lied on me. And that's the message I want, to basically share with everybody here. And because that's the message. You see, you lied on me. I didn't do anything to you guys. I didn't do anything wrong to you guys. I just came in as a comedian. And a lot of your women was used to having your way with people because people wanted to be what you call like by you. All right, that's the word we're using. You know, they want it to be like by you. All right, so we know how that works when a person wants to be liked by somebody. What they do, they're submissive to what the person has. They submissive to the rules that they have. Yo, we run this. We run this. We do this. But you don't have any honest shares. You got no honest shares in Bigo. You got no honest shares in the Clapper. You got no honest shares in Instagram. But you come with an illusion that you have some authority over what happens on a certain social media. But you have no honest shares. You're not one of the managers. You're not one of the people there. But you feel that you have the authority. You feel that you have the authority. You feel that you have the authority to tell a person what to do. You remember my shirt? Trust me, I'm a liar. Remember my shirt? Trust me, I'm a liar. I told people that I'm a comedian, and they said, well, I didn't laugh yet. Well, probably your funny bone needs to be opened up. Probably your funny bone needs to have some type of diagnosis. Probably your funny bone needs to be funny. And the thing about it is that we look at society that has so much crime. We look at society and we see it has so much depression. We look at society and we see that there are people that do not want to get up in the morning. They'd rather be in bed. When they look at the society, when they look at what they have coming their direction, they don't want to see where they're going. Mahogany played a song, and I don't have the rights to the song, but I want to play it, so I'm asking you to listen to it. Alexa, volume 8, play the song Mahogany. Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the life you're showing you?
Here's Do You Know Where You're Going To, theme from Mahogany Club, by Mariah Carey, on Amazon Music.
I want everybody to listen to this song. And remember, I don't have the rights to this song. I'm just using it to open your guys' eyes. Here we go. Alexa, turn off. So the question is, do you know where you're going to? Do you like the life that's showing you? A lot of you guys on social media are suffering from mental sickness. A lot of you guys on social media have schizophrenia. A lot of you guys on social media are just sick. And the thing I want to, basically bring to tension is I did nothing to you guys. But for some reason, there are certain people came after me. And you guys came with lies. You said I did stolen valor. You try to get me arrested. You try to get me in jail. All the stuff that your guys did. All your stuff that your guys did is because of your mental sickness. It's because of your sickness. It's because of all the stuff that your guys were going through that I had nothing to do with. Some people said I was a child molester. Some people said I was a child rapper. Some people said I raped my wife. Some people said I raped children. All these things that your guys did on social media because that's your drama. That's what was tied to your guy. When I first came on social media 2.5 years ago, your guys was on me like white on rice. I didn't know what the world was going on. I went to the back door, I went to the front door, all the stuff that I basically saw. But you guys didn't see the creativity. You didn't see that I'm a genius. I mean, I ain't even had Snoop Dogg respond to me and other rappers, but none of y'all ever received that. One, because you was not there. Not everybody on social media is a genius. Not everybody on social media is a person that you want to watch. A lot of your people on social media are what you call a glimpse away from going to jail. A lot of your people on social media is a glimpse away from being killed. Because the reality is you are sick. And you really don't have any reason to be on social media. You really don't have any reason to be out in the street. You should be in a hospital. You should be in a hospital. Again, you should be in a hospital. You shouldn't be on social media. You shouldn't be with people because you're no good. You're nothing. You go on social media, you tell people kill themselves. You go on social media, you say people are rapists. You go on social media, you say people are child molesters. You go on social media and you lie. You make petition. I had a pastor that made a petition and said, let's get him off the platform. And you don't realize that I'm a genius. Do you really think my sons hate me? I have my kids stay off social media. It's poison. But it's a sucker born every day. So if it's a sucker born every day, we're going to make money out of it because it's all about the money. I'm going to put a skit out there. I'm going to make it so beautiful that you're going to believe my son. You're going to believe my second son. You're going to believe the mothers. And we got some problems because drama sells. Because drama sells. So you're going to believe I cursed out my ex-wife. My ex-wife cursed me out. I said I'm dead to my son. My son is dead to me. You're going to believe this. But you got to remember, you watch television and you spend all those hours watching part 1, 2, 3. But because I'm not up there yet, in your eyes, you see me as nothing. But that's all right because you get to see what you want to see. You get to say what you want to say. But I want to just bring something to your attention. Just because I don't fight a person that comes to my door, that doesn't equal to I'm scared of him. Just because I don't fight a woman that comes to my door, that doesn't equal to the point where I'm scared of her. Only thing it basically equals to, I don't feel like going to jail over social media. And that's the whole group of it. I don't feel like going to jail over social media. To me, that doesn't make sense. All right. Now, you had people lying and said my brother was gay. My brother's not gay. Said I was gay. I'm not gay. You had people lying and said my mother committed suicide.
You've got mail.
In the bathroom. That never happened. I was there. People said my father was a crackhead. That never happened. My father was the best man I ever knew in my life. Next to Jesus Christ, there was no other man perfect. And
You've got mail.
my brothers and sisters just said I didn't like, and they didn't like me. But all those things were in
You've got mail.
your mind, in what you see. But what made me really look at a lot of the things is that you had a guy that always came to my house, and usually
You've got mail.
I don't open up the door. I don't participate in that nonsense. First time he came to my house, wasn't there. He was not in the right building. All right. Second time he came to my house, I opened up the door. Thank God that he was gone, because in my state of mind at that moment, I wanted to hurt that kid. Now, the cops were called. The third time he came, the cops were called and he said, I invited him to my house. I never invite nobody to come to my house. I'm not a homosexual. All right? These guys that's causing problems are gay. The women that came to my house, gay. The women that came to my house, gay. The guys that came to my house, gay. Right? But I'm not going to stand there and let you put your hands on my home attendant. I'm not going to stand there and let you put your hands on me. As I said before, I'm 60 and I'm still good with my hands. All right? I'm still good. All right? See, I don't have time to fight with you. All right? I'm telling you that again. I don't have time to fight with you. I have time to block you and walk away.
You've got mail.
All right? Block and walk away. But if you become a threat to me, then I have to block and pop. You see? If you become a threat, I have to block and pop. Okay? I gotta block, pop. All right? Block, pop.
You've got mail.
And these are the knuckles I'm going to use.
You've got mail.
Okay? These are the knuckles I'm going to use. So this is going to be pop. It's going to be block, pop. Block, pop. And this guy, he comes and he says, I'm coming back. You ain't say all that stuff. You invite. Now he said he's coming back. All right, so now he becomes a threat. And he said it on social media. So now he becomes a threat. All right, now when Liddy said he's going to come to my house, now he becomes a threat to me. So now is any means necessary. See, long as he doesn't put his hands on me, long as I don't believe my home attendant is in jeopardy, or I'm in jeopardy, or any of my family is in jeopardy, we're good. But once I feel that you're in jeopardy,
You've got mail.
I got skills that I'm trained in the martial arts. You see what I'm saying? I got skills. And I'm trained to use those skills. And I know how to use those skills very well. And that's what I want you guys to realize. Just because I show grace doesn't make me a punk. It just makes me a person that basically show grace. That's all that means. It means I showed you grace. That's all that means. I'm not a punk. I'm not a sucker. I didn't run away. But what I did is showed you grace. But with grace comes discipline. With grace comes a punishment. With grace comes a punishment. I'm not scared of none of you guys. Because I know in every fight is a winner. And every fight is a loser. But I'll do everything in my power to use my skills. And the reason why I say that, because the summertime is coming, and a lot of people like doing stupid things. A lot of people, want to challenge you. But what I'm saying, find something else to do. I got a white man that you guys call Marine. He calls my house. He says, oh, I'm going to do 100 calls. Hey, go ahead. Do 100 calls. People know that I got 7 phones. Remember? And the sad thing about it, Marine doesn't realize. I sent police to his house. The cops went to his house. He told the cops, you can't come in. You can't come in. I know my rights. You can't come in. I know my rights. But he had all that lip. He told everybody he knows the precinct. He knows the cops. Marine is a nuisance to the Boston Police Department. He's a nuisance. He's a drunk. He doesn't like black people. He had an issue with a black woman, and so now he hates all black people. So, all the stuff that he does, in reality, he's nothing. I mean, he talks about he's going to fight, he's going to flatter. All the words out his mouth comes from the movies. Top Gun, The Deer Hunter, the Marines, the Tin Heads, the Jugheads. He was never a Marine. He tried to be one, but he couldn't make it. He had a drug problem, and he had a pill problem. He had MS, people. Okay? He had MS. All right? He had a sickness, a bone sickness. And he had some other things going on with him. Have you ever noticed the people that come after you on social media are mentally challenged? You never see a well person coming after you. That's why I said the only good bully is a dead bully. That's why I always say that, because I don't like bullies. You bully me, my job is to, take you out. You know what I'm saying? I don't have the time for it. Really don't. And the thing about it, he gets on a platform and he lies. He says, you did stolen valor. The only person that did stolen valor is Marine. Now, Marine is not going to tell you, but he was advised never to put that uniform back on, because the day he puts it back on, he's going to jail for stolen valor. See, anybody can buy a Marine uniform. Anybody can buy medals. But you got to ask yourself a question. Do you know what the word fake means? Do you know what the word fake means? Replica means fake. It's not real. When they sell your stuff, right, and it says replica, you got to look on the bottom. It says replica. Replica means fake. So his uniform is a replica. It's fake. Just like you see these ambulance shows, and you see the ambulance, those are replica. They're not real ambulance. They're not official ambulance. Those actors. Those are actors. All right? It's like when you see people talk about their work, or they impart something on social media where you see them talk about they work in a hospital. You can rent, I think it's like 125. You can rent a place that looks like a hospital, and you can even rent the ID cards. All right? This is social media. Do you really think these people that's on social media are really doctors? Or police officers? Or lawyers? They got the script down good. But they're not like me, brothers and sisters. See, I'm real. At the end of the day, I'm a real pastor. Okay, I'm the founder of El Shaddai Home Baptist Church for the blind and disabled. And that's who I am. I'm real. Also, I'm an author. I'm real. I'm an author. I write books. A lot of jealous people say it's AI, but they never brought proof. I wrote books. This book here, A Complex Love, right? Complex Love. You can get this on Amazon. A Complex Love. This is for people who are gay. Specifically for your guys. It's a book for your guys. Just for your guys. It teaches you how to love yourself. Be careful. There's a story inside here. It talks about let me read it to you. All right, I'm gonna read it to you. Hi, I am a rainbow. One day I came out towards my mother and my father, and I told them, Mom, I have something to say to you. Dad, I have something to say to you. My mother said, are you sick? No, Mom. Son said, you got a girlfriend? No, Dad. Okay, what is it? And I'm not going to tell you the person's name, but you'll see the person's name when you buy the book. And he said, Mom, I'm gay. The father said, we don't have that in this house. The mother turned around and said, stop playing. And both of them said, wait a minute, you real? He said, yeah. And this is the part I always cry. It's the part that always makes me cry every time I read this part. Because this is a true story. They told the child, pack up your stuff and leave. We're not going to have a gay child in this house. We're religious people. What would the neighbors say? So it was 8 a.m. He's always on time to eat breakfast. They called his name. I'm not going to mention his name. You'll see it in the book. True story. And they called his name. And when they called his name, they kept on calling him. And he didn't answer. They went upstairs and they saw their son, 12 years old. He hung himself. He killed himself. He killed himself. And on the suicide letter, it says these words. Mommy and Daddy, I'm not afraid of being gay, but I'm afraid of losing you. I'm afraid of losing you, Dad. I'm afraid of losing you, Mom. And I'm afraid of being homeless. I thought if I would have told you, you would accept me. If I don't have your love, I don't want to live. Sorry, Mom. Sorry, Dad. Love. Period. people, a complex love. If you have children that are gay, if you have children that's a homosexual, or whatever the words that you use, you need to read this book. It's a good book. It has pictures. It's a coloring book. It has a lot of activities in it to help you. It talks about love. It's basically to help you. I don't want to see another child commit suicide because the mother and father doesn't accept the child because the child is gay. Real parents love their kids for whoever they are. If my daughter would say, Father, I am a lesbian, and I like buying men clothes and wearing them, I would say to her, hey, is there anything in my closet that you want? Let's share. Why? Because I don't want to lose my daughter. I'd rather know where my daughters are in my house. You know, them being in the military, you know, that might be a sign. Not saying all women in the military are lesbians, but my daughters, all of them are in the military. Or my sons are in the military, my cousins, my aunts. Everybody's in the military. But what I'm saying is that I will show them love. I will show them support. If my son said, you know, Dad, I'm gay. All right, what can I do to help? I'm not going to judge you. I can't. I'm your father. And if I don't love you, who's going to love you? Here's another book that I wrote, Voice of Change. This book basically tells you, you got to listen to yourself. All right? You got to listen to yourself. Remember, all these books you can buy on Amazon. I have different names I'm under. I'm under Bishop Randall Gillis. I'm under Reverend Randall Gillis. I'm under Minister, right? Randall Gillis. I'm under Doctor, Minister Randall Gillis. And the reason why I'm got different names is because I wrote these books, thank you. I wrote these books in different stages of my life. When I was playing the role of a bishop, when I was playing the role of a pastor, when I was playing the role of a reverend. So now I'm just a minister. Thank you so much, thank you. I'm just a minister. So right now I play the role of a minister. Right? I have a doctorate, I'm a theologian. So therefore, this is where we are. All right, in this book, basically, you got to listen to yourself, okay? Let me get something out of here and read it. I'm going to read something. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 6:58 a.m.
I got to do this fast, people, because I got to get out of here. All right. I didn't understand how to love myself until I realized I always listened to voices of other people. When I was in church, I listened to the pastor. When I was at home, I listened to my parents. But I never knew who I was. I never had a voice. One day, all the people around me that I listened to, I found out was white noise, was emptiness. I started to listen to my voice. Voice of change is when you realize your words are as good as somebody else's. Your words are good as somebody else's. Voice of change. Just Be You. Another book I wrote. Just Be You. All right. This is about being authentic. All right. If you ever want to know about being authentic, just being yourself, it'll tell you how to be authentic. Like, for instance, all right, that's my alarm going off. Alexa, turn off. So basically, it's going to teach you how just
Warning, traffic
Alexa, turn off. Basically, it's going to teach you just to be yourself. All right? Don't worry about other people saying dress your way. Be yourself. Dripping jealousy on social media. I have volume 1, 2, 3, and 4. And basically, it just tells you about how to deal with people jealous of you or to prevent yourself from being jealous on social media. Wrote that book. I wrote my own Bible. All right, understanding 23rd Psalms. I wrote my own Bible. Understanding the 23rd Psalms, I break it down for you. Just to let you guys see it. I'm sorry about that. Sorry for rushing. It's in big print, just to let you guys know. It's in big print. All right, this is Bible Bits. It's basically the Bible. This is Bible Bits. And it has all the Bible verses in it that you want to know. You learn by heart. Big print, too. You learn this by heart. Big print. And this is my artwork, just to let you know. This is my artwork. A lot of the stuff that you're going to see is my artwork. And the last book, Randall's Adventures. This is a children's book. It's an activity book. Big print. So I just want to say to all of you that's listening to me, thank you. I appreciate you. I love you guys. Without you guys, number one is Christ Jesus. Without you guys, I would not be so successful. So I just want to say thank you to all you guys and asking you guys keep on doing what you guys are doing. Keep on walking. Keep on being hard in your direction of life. Let your whole world shine. Let your universe be your universe, not somebody else's universe. Let your direction be your direction, not somebody else's direction. Never worry about what people do. You worry about what you do. Never worry about what people say. You worry about what you say. One of the hardest things in the world that you're going to learn is that people are going to do whatever they want to do. Matter what you say. You make a decision. You make a word. You turn. You move. These are all decisions you make. These are all the things that you do at your time. So I want to close out with this statement. When I came on social media and it still happens today, you guys treated me like you was my mother and you was my father. You said I was crazy. You said I was a rapist. You said I was a homosexual. You said I love little boys. I didn't even have a case where a person took me to court and I said he had intercourse with his own daughter. The court case was thrown out. I don't have any papers on me. I had a guy, you remember the guy came to my house, he's in my building, saying, do you know this man? He's a man that's on social media. He didn't care about putting my life in jeopardy. Mental sickness, right? You have all people talking about come to his house. You have people like, what's his name? Alpha Man, who will pay pay money in a dollar store. And somebody knock on the door just to see me be afraid. Remember, we are always cautious. We live in the Bronx. We live in New York City. So a knock on the door is always a wild thing. Who? That's what we do. We don't leave our guards down. We always walk with being wise and being dangerous at the same time. Being cool and being dangerous. I taught you about judge liars, people that will judge you for lies that they do. And all this is your mentality. Not to well people, we're talking about the sick people. This is all the stuff that you did. This is all the stuff that you said. This is all the stuff that came from you. I didn't do anything to you guys. But it didn't stop you guys from lying on me. It didn't stop you guys from lying. So that's why I say there's a choice in life when it's time for people to pay you back. Do they use paper tape when it's time for people to pay you back? Do they use paper tape? Will you deserve paper tape when it's time for people to pay you back? Will you deserve paper tape? Will you deserve paper tape for what you did to me when it's time for you to be paid back? So you think you're tough, you think you're bad. I choose not to go to jail. I choose not to take a life. But as I said before, when I see my home attendant or me, my life in jeopardy, I will do what's necessary. And that's why I was saying, when that time comes, it will be duct tape. Some of you deserve it. You deserve duct tape.